At the start of the project, Rio Tinto had an objective of bringing together, I guess, a disparate group of people located in several buildings under the one roof, which enabled them to galvanise their workplace and their work team together, to share common goals and to be able to do this in an environment that was world class, had a high sustainability ratio and an environment which truly responded to the needs of their people.
A big part of the building was about flexibility and helping people work in the way that they needed to work for any given task on any given day. We really tried to break the norm and the cycle of you've got a desk and you've got a meeting room. You still have those things, but we're creating a range of other support spaces around you, both on your floor or across the building. And it's been fantastic seeing people use those spaces really, really actively and hearing the buzz of conversation that's come in those different spaces. So that's been really, really exciting to see.
The concept of destinations, I think, has been really important to the design resolution of the project. So moving through different schemes from earth to rain, summit to sky, has really helped us to put together a palette and a series of spaces that works really effectively. The level 2 is a great example of the earth scheme. The use of timber and unrefined stone, a lot of the zinc panelling. It's a very warm palette.
I think one of the successful elements on level 2 is the display of their raw products in the pillars, which create a lovely rhythm as you're walking down that corridor. I think the bollards and the way they're displayed give you, let you get quite up close and really peer in and have a closer look at something, so it sort of draws you in a little bit as well.
The feature wall in the ground floor foyer is a really interesting element. It's based on a hexagon shape and it has an LED light display in cove lighting hidden behind it. And the idea of it is that the light pattern changes and moves throughout the wall. So it really, I think, activates that space. And for people who are waiting in that foyer to meet with their host from Rio Tinto, it just provides that next level of interest and it sort of gets you excited about the design opportunities that might be beyond that space. Level 16 is one of the key destination spaces within the design, and Rio Tinto made the decision to give over an entire floor to community space. So the floor has interestingly been broken up into a series of zones. The main areas are the green, which is the cafe, the club, which is more of a lounge environment, and the lab, which is a highly flexible sort of multi-use space. The entry statement on level 16 is quite powerful. As you move through the lift lobby and the doors open, there's a backlit red box which creates a backdrop to the spiral stair. Obviously the red is the Rio Tinto red and it's an opportunity for them to create some of their branding, but it does create a very dramatic backdrop to that spiral.
So the idea behind the cafe area was to create an indoor-outdoor sort of feeling. So there's a lot of light timbers and more raw sort of materials. We've also extensively used planting to provide that sense of outdoors, but also it creates a privacy sort of screen around some of the banquettes.
Because level 16 is a double volume space, it's the only area within all of the interconnected floors that you get the opportunity to see the double spiral of the stair. So it really reinforces that design idea of it being based on a drill bit or an auger. You get this sense of it being a real spiral in that space.
The stair itself connects the collaborative areas and meeting spaces and brainstorming areas of Rio Tinto. By doing this, starts to connect people across floors but also between floors. It also connects the key destinations throughout the building, such as client areas, the wellbeing areas and the like. So we start to get a greater feeling of community throughout the building and an opportunity for clients and Rio Tinto's people to come together.
Level 27 is the highest floor within the Rio Tinto tenancy. It's the final destination, and I think it really brings to life the idea of the sky scheme. So the materials on that floor are highly refined and highly reflective, quite different to the level 2 client floor experience.
So there's some really amazing technology on level 27 as well. They have a large 30-person meet out, which has a rear projection presentation capabilities as well as the screens within the table. There's a beautifully curved wall around the telepresence suite which shows the different Rio Tinto locations globally. I think this is a great way to connect back to that global theme of 27.
Geyer are absolutely delighted that Rio Tinto have moved into 123 Albert Street and have moved into an environment which provides a very high level, high quality workplace that responds to both their objective, their brand and their people needs today, but also provides a sustainable future for their workplace, and one which will respond to the changing way in which people will work moving forward and beyond.